We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Here comes Johnson on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Back and forth fight. Here's early in round one where R.I.P gets the inside trip. That's a high clinch and one under, but very nicely done. He used high kicks and really a long approach. After he pulled the right hand, he was trying to clinch immediately. He took off the
the former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Now he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
When you execute a drag or crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Well, just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Coleman now. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. Throwing short, they go with a run. Stonewall for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met him in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. Gets this to 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your basket, close the lid, and in just minutes. Voila! Sanitized and ready to use. Try S.O.C.O.M risk-free for 30 days. This is a limited time offer. Call now, 800-590-6350. Or visit S.O.C.O.M.com today.
Second down, Mariota. Tries with the block, and it's intercepted. Picked off by R.I.P. And a half the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Here's Coleman. Gets around it. And they're running right through it. So he got 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives you something, best chance to win. So if they're up there,
he's in. Touchdown. Will Fuller. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack the seat. How they attack them here. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way out at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
But he hits a running back, Dion Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there at 22. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. And down inside the 15 he goes. Mariota now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Mariota. That is caught with the 7-yard line. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashad Matthews, his first touchdown of the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by S.O.C.O.M. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now here's Johnson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things up.
They go play action here on 1st down. Not open, that's Kiki complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. first down throw. Watson. It's caught on the left side by Curtis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. They've got to throw the one arm up. Hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, that's some... Yo, what are you doing, bro?
I would be shocked.
Really, though.
There's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Well, they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Faking to give. Now Watson dancing with his left. And that is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air and try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it at 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the toe.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
Here's something, a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Mariota on 1st down. And Walker with it over the middle. Looks right. And Sam crosses and takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day?
Now a toss play to Lewis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. How might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back.
Guaranteed acceptance. Whole life insurance policies can work for you, with prices starting at less than 32 cents a day. That's as low as $9.40 a month. True Stage can help you plan your family.
Mariota now on 2nd down. Got He's touchdown for a Texas touchdown. Jones Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. And those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives me crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Extra point put through by S.O.C.O.M. And the lead is now 14-10.
Already protecting over 18 yards. And rates are designed to be affordable, starting at less than 32 cents per day.
And now out comes Houston. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about no man wins in the trenches. That's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and back the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Watson.
Jesus, what are you doing?
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. They'll run it now out of the gun. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and the Titans are able to bring him down. But we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
3rd and long, it's Watson. He's going to run it right to the line. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, you felt like you needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mariota going to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Oh, look at this. Big gain by fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they're good to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's always a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college when he used to name the sideline. Sammy sideline and use him well.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
She was a monster entering and exiting the clinch with elbows and strikes, and she was just downright mean.
Now Mariota. It's caught on the right side of Smith. Cross midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give it 30 yards there.
Well, Park, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they took your position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. And he's got room. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards now and another 1st down. To go here in the 1st half. Back to Tennessee after this. A 1st down throw for Mariota.
That was
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful game.
And they'll take him back at the 31-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. Receiver complete. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence.
And they'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there. You're looking forward, coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
To return, here's Michael Campanella.
The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline.
He was trying to get it to Taylor, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
here to work
Well,
hard
partner,
for
they're going to continue to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Well, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Has it inside. Going again at 19, and it moves the chains.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it loose and come back. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Could be growing in your mask and hose. It would keep you up at night.
Now Mariota.
To
the right side, complete to Taylor. A good pick right there, 26 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
viruses and germs without the daily hassle of washing your system by hand. Just place your
To the air again, Mariota. Looking deep downfield. That is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And it's second down.
SoClean.com today.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Square with the Thursday night pregame show. Thank you guys. Ben and Joe and Troy on the call as the chances of one of the most exciting duels in the game. Take on Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins.
On second down, standing guard, he's going to flip it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now a timeout signal for him. They're giving you 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on fourth down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan S.O.C.O.M. Well, spotted at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And S.O.C.O.M will put this one right through. And the time goes up as we head toward halftime. So they boot it through, and then they're all square after 2 quarters of play.
And what's that great term you taught me? They're level, right? They got back to level. Now they got to go back in the locker room, regroup, and start over in the second half.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
I predicted coming into this season.
On first and 10, here's Mariota.
Anthony Davis will finish it
There won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
LeBron does that. He's resetting his own record. One day it will be a reality. Someone will be better. Everyone's looking at KD. I'm looking at AD. 5 years younger than KD. He's in his prime. He scores as much as anyone. He does so good. He's the among the best defenders in the league, and I wonder
So Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play the second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're trying true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case,
You are
to me,
looking
it's
at a guy
turnovers.
who will
You've got to take care of the
challenge Tim
football in
Duncan
order
when
to
all
win
is
the
said
game.
and done. As the greatest power forward ever lived. This is one of the all-time greats.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but he'll still bring up a fourth down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go.
Number two. When you talk about Anthony Davis, I want to applaud you for it because you say by the end of the season, there's a definitive distinction in the season, unlike the Cliff. I really appreciate you pointing out the end of the season because if you said a Cliff, then we wouldn't know when the hell it would happen. So good for you. Having said all of that, to answer the question directly, as great as I know Anthony Davis is at the point where
The offense did what they wanted to do at the half, which is just find those weaknesses and not attack them and score some points.
And break this
Defensively
tie.
right now. Period. That's what Clint Capella, Bear the fuck never Clint Capella. But collectively, the Houston Rockets' defensive performance last night was one of the most atrocious we have seen. And so as a result of that, I mean, look, Peyton,
The loss of the full 3
Randall
yards,
had
and now it's
25
second
days,
down.
16 days last year for the Lakers before he got the $2 million contract. By the way, the player option on that was supposed to be 2 games at the end of the season. He's going to opt out and get paid. Julius Randle can play. I like Julius Randle, even though he needs to be more ambidextrous. My point is, all of those dudes look good because they were playing against the Houston Rockets. I'm not doubting Anthony Davis by one stretch because the rest of me is wrestling. They used to be his brother's up. All I'm trying to say is, let's bring no attention to what we saw last night. Because even the Houston Rockets on their workday won't be as bad as the Houston Rockets.
Oh, y'all.
What he did last night, he can do that against anybody.
Niggas is cheating.
He can do that against anybody
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
league, and we'll see that. I don't know if he'll be considered the best player in the league after this season, but he's not going to do it. He is not going to do it. Nobody impacts the game on both ends more than
He's
this
not going to
guy.
play more. Think about it. Nobody for a second. Look factor in the age. Okay, KD is 30.
Watson on
KD
first
ain't never
down.
had LeBron as the best player in the league because he's not
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Who's a better candidate to be the next guy up? This is the guy. This is the guy.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They have no guys there that they can block.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Well, we all agree he's in the conversation, obviously. Stephen A., we know the Pelicans will be a tough out in the playoffs, but obviously we all kind of thought Houston was going to be the team, the toughest threat to the Warriors. After last night, do you still think that's the case?
I didn't think that was the case before last night because I knew that losing Trevor Reeves and losing Bob Moose would compromise.
Out of the gun, Watson.
I expected a significant upgrade.
Through the contact.
Like I said, I've got the Lakers.
Yeah, the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender's making sure he's going to hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That is going to lose yardage here. Back to its own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
I think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I'm saying I still think they'll be playing. That is consistent with what you said. I am also saying that they wouldn't be
pick up of 15 for Tennessee.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
1-for-30 from 3, which is the all-time record I have scored in a game 7.
First down, Mariota. Throw taken in by Tennessee. And James Conner again by Tennessee to the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards.
It's early. They will miss Trevor.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line.
Michael Carter-Williams can really guard. Looking back, he can really guard. So their first game, and it was the worst game of the season.
And he'll take it down here just short of the 15 to 16-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another catch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw brought down. Christian Covington in there to get
It's not about
on the year. Mariota need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 31.
The Warriors are the lobby that put it at my point earlier. I'm asking him. What I'm saying is that team that shot 1 for 30 or whatever it was that maximum points. I'm saying if Golden State needed to do what it was, Chris Paul 38-5. I think
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Without Houston this year, I'm with you on Utah. I think if number 2 is either Houston or Utah. I don't think it's the Lakers.
No,
Utah's going to be a problem all year. But let me say this.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win the first down? Who's the defense? Let's face it, if you give the ball 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Chauncey,
Nice effort
appreciate
to
you.
knock
Let's
that
cancel
one away and bring up
I
second
know you
down.
can't hear this on countdown. And you guys are going to have a couple of games. If you want to wake up early, you're invited to come back. We'll be back here today.
Touchdown on the year. And the Texans are going to take the lead. Solid job up front. Just a solid job all around to get that one.
Jerry Jones, either Dak Prescott to a former Hall of Famer. I'll tell you who that is, what he said after the break. Don't go anywhere.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That everything sticks to Stephanie's hands.
Here comes Johnson on the return.
Yeah, I can't believe how easy it was to sit
And
on
a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the
Believe
field
it.
now,
Geico could save you 50% or more on
this
car
close,
insurance.
you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. To do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You know they want it, you know they expect it. They needed him to be able to send out after the ball. Unfortunately, missing those 3 throws. I wonder if he got out way past his drop time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must be a heck of a halftime speech.
Well, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Another throw on C.D.L. This was incomplete as well. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jogs the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Who you calling dummy? Dummy?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Pressure drops off as they look to throw. Defense is taken full. Across midfield, inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Watson now, going to run a launch and right. And Holman with maybe a wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Starts with great sleep. And the sleep number 360 smart vest is my competitive edge. It intelligently senses our movements and automatically adjusts our service and support on each side to keep us both incredibly comfortable. It can even warm our feet to help us fall asleep faster. It's great sleep I can feel and see. Better sleep keeps me at the top of my game for this team and the home team. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart from $9.99. Not what I was celebrating on the hot shoulder in the spirit of college football. We've been watching you. Rooting for a team like there's no tomorrow. Cheering so loud in the cold. Being an ice bath. And seeing you want. Eager to do the best team segment in college football. And when you were still in class, you like that race. And you're right. We want to check out
Shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
Next generation features and more of what matters. Get more of the best with the all-new Honda Accord. Right now, get a 2018 Accord LX for just $249 a month. Don't settle for less than a Honda. I didn't. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. See your local Honda dealer today.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th
we do,
down.
and far beyond that. The attorneys of Cohen, Snyder, Eisenberg, and Katzenberg.
This is going to be really close. He ended up losing yardage. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back to New Paltz, this is my favorite bag. He used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go to Varga. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice slow to go quickly.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Always got a little daylight.
You agree?
Inside the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Now, I'm guessing you say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue
This
to
is a
possess the football,
3-time
gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
As a
After these
by the
timeouts,
way,
what are they going to do to stop you?
by the way,
You're taking
as a
charge.
quarterback who quarterbacked the team through its most adverse circumstances, not just coming in there when they went 1-15 out of UCLA, but ultimately winning 2 Super Bowls and seeing the ego of Jerry Jones affect the team because he let go of Jimmy Johnson, having to go through that year without Jimmy Johnson, losing a primetime deal to Jerry Rice and Steve Young and those boys in the NFC Championship game that ultimately led to San Francisco winning the Super Bowl, and then coming back the year after that and winning the Super Bowl again. Troy Aikman was the quarterback of that team. So let's stop doing that to Troy Aikman. By the way, it's fabulous announcement by the commentator. But also, let's make sure we remember this. We like Dak Prescott. And I think the reason why Jerry Jones said this is because for Dak Prescott, the player, is also quality as Dak Prescott, the man. He's also quality as Dak Prescott, a leader, because he told the line. And he conducts himself in a professional fashion without a team and himself. I think that's what Jerry Jones is. Now
When they didn't accomplish their goal, they didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They had all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you start thinking about using them.
What you really have to look at
now's the go time. Maybe sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time out of the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in
But I'm thinking if you want to keep the Christmas or give them to them now. She would have them in the nice outfits.
I can give it to him. I mean, I give it. It don't matter.
All of those only $40.
Total.
Regular $24. This is going to be regular $24. This is regular $24. The box is headed too little to take them back to the nice outfit she had, she took going home. I'm not going to ask Myra for it.
Oh, you said the nice album she took home?
The black top and the black pants, she go home the other day.
Oh, I can get that back.
But if you don't get it back, don't even ask for it. It's no big deal. Because she's still going to be wearing it anyway, so it don't bother her.
It's first and 10.
That game against Aaron Rodgers, even though Rodgers did things only he could do, Dak brought him back and kept him in the game. Is that a franchise quarterback? A middle-of-the-pack, at least, quarterback? Who's big on third down and good under pressure? Of course it is.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. They get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You have to look at Johnson. The fact of the matter is, when you look around the league in terms of available quarterbacks, you don't necessarily see anybody definitively better than Dak Prescott. When you combine that with the fact that he's entrenched in the system, when you combine that with the fact that
time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Best option defensively. He just knows that Jason
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
You're looking at a Dak Prescott, and you're looking at the upside of potentially the distance.
Jerry had come out and said that if he didn't have that game against the Jags after he took so much criticism to that.
Well, maybe not. But the point is, it did happen.
Now Lewis. Losing yardage back at the 12. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And unlike receivers who have been pointing the finger at him, unlike off-field coaches that unlike other guys this guy at quarterback, the Dallas Cowboys has been steady, has been professional, and for the most part, productive, and deserves our respect where it's due. Because the winning record is 25-13.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be a big one.
Yeah, you have to make him score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter,
So now the Charles football tonight, not just the Lakers, but also have Thursday night
And the
football.
Texans
Not
set to come on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on the fourth when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach says, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach says, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, we're going to give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I think that factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold that
One of the great defensive players in our game. I certainly would never think to disrespect him like that. But what I will say is this.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up at the 17, and this will be brought back to the 22.
Obviously disappointing, but you have to go for broke here down 2 scores. So that forces you to make some moves you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
On the ground that you've given up in 2 weeks.
They start to drive the ground. Because on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You like a certain player so much. If you look at the Broncos,
They try and get the
and you look at David Johnson,
It's
it doesn't matter
scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
5 running backs.
Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
And he's not going to stay that way all season. He's going to be an excellent running back this year. And against the weak run defense at home, this is the week it starts. I like Arizona here because of that matchup, because of Dave Johnson. Von Miller can say what he wants. Not only is he a Hall of Fame talent, and he's in the middle of the...
Doesn't matter what team or what city you live in, you're excited to get the season started. It's always nice to start at home. This is only the 7th time in 39 years that the Wizards have begun the season here in D.C.
I just want to piggyback a little bit on Otto Porter. I think you guys hit the nail right on the head. I think Otto is the biggest key to this puzzle this year for the Washington Wizards. I would like to see him become a better defender than just an offensive three-point threat, because if he could become that two-way player for the Washington Wizards, not only will they be a better team, but I think Otto Porter would have a chance to be an all-star this year. And, you know, he has all the tools to win, but with the experience now, guarding guys like LeBron James, the Paul Georges, the Draymond Green. So I think it's not no excuses for the Wizards, but it's more excuses for Otto that he can become that two-way player that we all really can be.
This is close to a loss.
All right, Boston Jared, thanks so much. Looking forward to the call coming up at the top of the hour. You see the countdown symbol
already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
when we come back. If you know one thing about me, you know I like sneakers. Well, I got some custom sneakers on today, and the guy that put it together for me, Sean Supply, here on Wizards Pregame Live, here on NBC Sports Washington. You never know when you're going to need a little
The 2018 Nissan Sentra.
with standard automatic emergency braking that can detect a potential frontal collision and can stop quickly.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. When all
For a limited time, get a low monthly down payment lease or save the 4500 2018 Nissan Sentra. Now the most exciting time to run is in your driveway.
Sean and Corey here at Rallies and Checkers.
Welcome to the festival of cake. Burger, a fried chicken sandwich for just $2.49. Bacon on bacon on bacon. That's some bacon because you're on the pan. Let's not talk. Let's do it. Take in. Ready for this?
Meanwhile, for Houston,
I'm happy.
it's a
A little bit of bacon strips.
hurting a little as they fall down to 11-4.
Double high right, everything right. It is a bacon festival.
At home against the Indianapolis
I live here now. I pay rent here. Rallies and Checkers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
You can win an official Washington Capitals 2018 Stanley Cup champion. With your name. That's right. You can own the same ring the players will be wearing, and at the same time make a difference in the community. The Washington Capitals are hosting the Stanley with all proceeds benefiting Monumental Sports and Entertainment Foundation, the official charity of the Washington Capitals. Go to campsring.org to enter and find out how you can rock the ring.
Hey. Hi. Congrats on ranking ties by J.D. Power for internet service satisfaction this year.
Oh, thank you.
And on being ranked #1 in customer satisfaction compared to cable.
Well, the 100% fiber optic network deserves the credit, so.
And he's humble.
So, I should probably go get started.
You need me to watch the van?
No, I'm good.
You deserve the best. Get Fios, the most awarded network. 100% fiber optic network. 100% phenomenal.
How do you show up? Do you just bring it? Or do you bring it all?
Okay.
Third row, like a pro. Current non-GM owners and lessees switch to GMC and get nearly $6,000 total value on his 2019 GMC Acadia SLT2 when you finance through GM Financial. We are professional grade GMC.
My name is Lloyd Ferguson, and I'm 23 years old. My nickname is Swaggy Picasso. I like painting, I like drawing, I like art. I like painting, and I like being different. That's the most fun part. When I get orders, some people either give me their shoes, and they buy them brand new, or some people buy them used. Main thing about painting is prepping. I spend at least 30-40 minutes prepping a day because the shoes gotta be clean, they gotta be stripped, they gotta be taped. Some need to be taped, some don't need to be taped. So basically, the step I would do is, I unlace the shoelaces, I take all the shoelaces out, I stuff it. I stuff the shoes, you know, get it that firm feeling. I'll deglaze with acetone. I go over it a couple times, and I'll get my paint. And I also do, when I paint, I do like small coats, like layers. So this shoe I did about probably like 6, 7 coats. They're all like light coats. And then one shoe I did airbrush because it's a lot more fun. And after you paint the shoe, you know, I go back over the details. I check everything that needs to be touched up and cleaned up. After that, I will get the shoe, and I will put the shoelaces back in. How they're supposed to be. After that, I will use the finisher. If you don't use the finisher, your paint's going to dip off, fall off, and the paint's not going to stick. It's not going to adhere to the shoe. It's a long process, but I get it done. It's fun, and I love it.
And our authentic fan of the night joins us now. I call him Swaggy P. You already heard what his real name is, but I don't even call him that. What has this experience been like for you this entire day?
Man, it's been crazy, like it's crazy. I met John Wall, Kelly, everybody. It's crazy, man.
I'm right here too.
You can go over that too. I'm sorry.
So we showed the piece, and clearly you found a passion in sneakers. You are a former basketball player, and you found that designing sneakers was not only a dream of yours, but it's now become a reality because now people are taking notice of it.
Right. It's crazy because I love art. Picked out a class for drawing and doing everything, so I decided to take my art and put it on shoes. And now that NBA broke that rule, it's a wrap. I want to go ham now.
Well, that's good. You know, about 10 years ago, it was a place in Boston that every Cavaliers, we used to go there, even LeBron, and we used to buy these ice white horses and take like about 6 or 7 pairs to this guy in Boston. He would spray paint them and do all this custom stuff, similar to what you're doing. But I think your work is a whole lot better than this work from 10 years ago in this sweatshop in Boston, you know what I mean? So it's just amazing to see where this is coming. It's still around, and you're taking advantage of it and being on this scene right now and getting a pair of shoes to Chris Miller. I mean, that's amazing.
Hey, listen, so the shoes that you saw in the piece are actually going to be auctioned off a little bit later this season, and Bradley Beal signed them on Monday. And the fact that Bradley, when he opened them up, was like, oh, that's hot. And then you just met him just now, and he said the same thing.
That was crazy, man. My heart just dropped. I was like, oh man, I got accustomed to it. Maybe not.
And look, Kelly was like, oh, those are hot, because he saw the shoes that you designed, and then that's your guy. I mean, if you go to our My Teams app, you will see a story that you told about the time you worked at Foot Locker and John Wall walked in. Just tell people real quick about that.
I was freaking out. Like, I was in the back ordering shoes, and my friend was like, John Wall. I was like, Mike, went outside. I go there, sir. So let me get down this side, go down this side, go. And I was telling him that, like, I'm a big fan, like, since, like, Holy Rams, when he was dunking on, yamming on people, like, it's, like, crazy. And that, I took his hand again. My mind, I thank you, man.
Son, I told you when I met you, I said you had a dream, and we were going to make it reality here. You're our authentic fan. Swaggy, thanks so much. After the game, he's going to talk to John, and we're working on a project to potentially get you to do some art for John's shoes, and we're looking forward to that. All right. Oh, by the way, you got me some, too. I got some pictures.
You got that dress on.
Yeah, well, the problem is Drew said they were size 2s. I like yours, too. You got the Jokers on. I like that.
Man, I got to authenticate Joker. That's my favorite person ever in this world is Joker.
If we get some lotion for Drew on his ankles, it'd be a really good shot here.
Maybe get some drip on these suede wingtips.
I can do that. I can do that.
Swaggy, thanks so much, brother. Enjoy the game tonight.
Appreciate
All right. When we come back, we will sit down with John Wall and Bradley Beal as they get ready to embark on their 7th season together.
John Wall is different. John Wall is electric.
John Wall is John, man. I call him five-born person, man.
John Wall is crazy. John Wall is crazy. John Wall is a great dancer because Yeah, you know, there's John Wall. Everybody know that. John Wall is very fast. John Wall is.
The truth matters, and if you've been injured in a car accident, a victim of medical malpractice, or denied Social Security benefits, the truth is you may need legal help. Let Greenberg and Betterman help you get the truth, justice, and compensation you deserve. Greenberg and Betterman. Call us. Field message.
If you need $640 or $850, up to $2,500, just go to WeFixMoney.com and get the money you need as soon as tomorrow. WeFixMoney.com is free to use and available 24/7, and you don't need perfect credit. Go to WeFixMoney.com right now, and we'll guarantee that in 2 minutes, you'll find out if you're approved for a loan of up to $2,500. Money you could get by tomorrow. Go to WeFixMoney.com.
Let's talk about conference calls.
So it's a certain amount of fumbling.
A lot of times it doesn't work. We have problems. Comcast Business goes beyond that. Letting you make and receive calls from any device using your business line. And conference calls you can join without any dial-ins or pins.
I like that too. I would use that in a heartbeat. Get started with innovative voice and TV solutions for a low price when you get fast, reliable internet. Comcast Business, beyond fast.
This is Loma Linda, a place with one of the highest life expectancies in the country. You see so many people walking around here in their hundreds. So how do you stay financially well for all those extra years?
You have to start planning as early as possible.
And we all need to plan for 18 years or more of retirement.
I don't have a whole lot saved up, but I'm working on it now. I will do whatever I need to do.
Plan your financial life with Prudential. Bring your challenge.
Call Magnolia for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. With 3 locations and over 200 experienced technicians, you can count on us for prompt service and a job well done. Magnolia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Experienced and family owned.
All right, here we go. Turn right here. During the cheap adventure season, discover deals with Toyota GPS.
The season moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams face it time to time. Each person is fired up as his hands are ready to do
Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 for $279 a month.
Hey, welcome back to Wizards pregame live. The Wizards and the Miami Heat are on the court. For John Wall and Bradley Beal, they cornerstones of this organization. They're the faces of the franchise and have the brunt of expectation firmly on both of their shoulders. Now entering their 7th season, they're ready to do something special.
There's a picture of you and Brad sitting on the floor together. I think it was during the opening scrimmage. And you posted this. You said, quote, "We were put together and crossed paths for a reason. My brother, my teammate, my soldier, I'll go to war for. We all we got." What did you mean by that?
Everybody's putting somebody like at some point in time for some reason. You don't know. You thought it would be for a good thing.
first carry out for Corey
You never know.
Spice the blitz is still something of a nice solid game.
My soldier, I'll go to war for.
Often alters
We
the
all we
spacing
got.
and run fits. Some of these creases that they were able to exploit right there.
We ignore all the BS that people kind of try to put us in.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I've been on him before I got to the NBA. And I feel like that's a bond we've always had. But that's more important.
Just a couple on the pickup there, now it's 3rd down.
You got that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz? A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Looking to throw to Mahomes. And this is caught by Williams.
But I'm sure that this guy's a good step.
It's amazing. It's amazing for me to get a hold of this stuff. For me,
and runs it. So it is. You and John are in your mid to late 50s. And you guys bump into each other on vacation every day. How does the conversation go? You know, that's what I said. Man, you can be
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
That's not going to be comical, man. This is real shit. Whenever we're together, this is really nice, real cool, real nice.
Look at the Colts come up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, so he's more loud. I spoke on there, chill, and relax, but because it is, it's pretty much it. Do you think the conversation would start about the championship? Do you think I'm sure you will? That's the only way it could go. Because I can't believe I only can do it. I think that's the shot. It's got so much better. You get to that point.
Flag comes in as Henry falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
I'm curious to see the penalty.
They lost him down.
They are the House of Doors. Our countdown continues as we welcome another new member to the NBC Sports family. Carl Haberstroh is our national NBA insider. He joins us now. And you saw the piece there. And the last question I asked was about you're old, you're gray, you're fat, you guys see each other on the beach. What's the conversation going to be like? I'm curious from a national perspective what the conversation is. What do people think about it on the beach? Well, I mean, if you look at the longevity that they've had together, there's no real Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. In terms of the long-term 6 years together, everyone wants to see them play in an all-star game together, which at last year they were both all-stars, but we get to play with each other because but they absolutely need to be healthy for an entire season, get that people home. You guys are not going to watch Wizards history. You know, 50 wins. Deal and Wall absolutely can be all-stars. They just have to stay healthy.
Shit, I'm at the crib, but I'm in the middle of this league game real quick for like the next 25, probably like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so.
He steps into this one, and this is a
rocket.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Gronk's first catch, good for a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really right here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling. And another 1st down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, It's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on this.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. A nice little juke. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now a play fake, and it's locked. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now it's locked. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down. Mahomes now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They go play action here on first down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go now.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Matthias Farley. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the interception, it's Locke. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Second and 10, Luck again. Throw left side complete. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
12.
From the 50, it's Luck. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
12.
On second down, here's Locke. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Luck. It's caught right side by Daniels. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw on 2nd down is Luck. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Chester Rogers hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mahomes going to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brian Orakpo in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Mahomes now to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Looking deep for Hilton. He's got a man complete. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the 1st down. On 1st down, Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, it's Locke. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Luck now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. Being chased out left. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Hunt, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And another timeout taken by the Colts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Able to power through. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got it. Probably should have gotten it, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
He'll field this at the 5. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a first down throw. Luck. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. Just keeping the play alive. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now Love. Caught left side by Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 75 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Point after try forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Black 58, Royal. Black 58.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a...
That is caught by Williams for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Vinatieri now for the point after. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Third and 2, Locke trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On first down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now this time Mahomes will throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now it's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing right on his own 5-yard line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And, oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. And that one results in 35 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc work on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Tyquan Lewis makes the stop.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
We're back now in KC. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Danico Autry is in on the stop. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank. But this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction. But he seemed to put a little too much on it. And from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Here's Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a first down throw. Locke. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's second down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. A shotgun snap for Love. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Third and long, it's Love. Ebron caught left side. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I really don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Black 58, Will! Black 58!
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Brian Orakpo in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg it, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. T.J. Green with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This one fielded at the 5. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it at that big return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Long. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Locke. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 47 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. He's back to throw. They complete it to Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. to his left. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
It's Hill, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in them breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. Want the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ, first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of